nísẹ̀yìn tí wọ́n fẹ́ wú kíkọ́ èdè yìí padà àwọn tá a jágbàlagbà gan apá gan a máa wà nù léèwé a máa jọ ìrìn àwọn ọmọ kékeré àádúró táwọn ọmọ kéèké náà láti kọ́ èdè yìí padà kò síbi tó dàbí ibi tí èèyàn ti gbéra àwọn ará pópó àgùdà ń bíbá yìí tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ Brazilian Descendants inú wọn dùn púpọ̀ a dẹ̀ nígbàgbọ́ wípé a ṣe àǹfààní kì í ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ wa tó ń gbé bíbá yìí nìkan àwọn tó jẹ́ wípé náà wọn kì í ṣọmọ Brazilian Descendants tó ń gbé bíbá yìí náà látayédáyé àwọn náà rí àǹfààní jẹ nínú ètò yìí.
Next to say something to us is Mrs. Astro Taiwo, representing our own Commissioner of Education, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo.
There are the Brazilians that actually descended from this place, this whole environment, from CMS down to this place. So it's time to unite them, to get to let them know their history and their background. So I'm here to felicitate with them. I'm here to, support the movement.
I bring you greetings from the Honorable Commissioner of Education, Honorable Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo, the mother of 11 million children still counting, because we are adding the Brazilian children included now. And I bring you greetings also from Permanent Secretary, Mr. Abayomi Abolaji. They would have loved to be here, but for the exigencies of duty. So they asked me to bring their warm greetings to everyone over here present. Languages from time immemorial has been a bridge breaking barriers. It is one of the tools for communication. Lagos State policy on education places a high importance on the teaching and language of all languages through the Lagos State's Multilingual International Resource Center located in 6 education districts all over. And coincidentally, I happen to be the director of Multilingual Center of the Ministry of Education, whereby we learn all languages: Chinese, we have French language, we have Chinese language, and so at present we have our Lagos State students studying Chinese in University of Lagos, and they all started just like these people. They are there, and we expect that they will in turn come and give back to the society as the Brazilian community is doing today. We teach also Arabic. We have German language, we do it in Bas Freemans. We have pilot schools where we do it. We are not doing it all over the schools because of teachers. Because like Chinese language, we normally have Chinese volunteers from China. Though presently, because of COVID, most of them are not around. So we are not doing it all over. We just have some pilot schools where we are using to teach these languages. But we do French all over. And I'll be glad to add Portuguese language in Lagos State schools if Mrs. Salvador will do the connection for us. I will report back to the Permanent Secretary and the Commissioner that we would like to have it. We have a center in Maryland, a big one for that matter. Actually, we have centers all over the district, all over the 6 education district. We have one in Ekpe, it's far from here. If you want to make use of any of our centers, we'll be gladly. So far you provide the teachers, because that's where we have the challenge, teachers teaching. So, as I've said, I will report back to the Commissioner through my reports that we are ready to partner with you if you are ready to partner with us. Thank you. Language of a people reflects the totality of the people. It tells about the culture, the heritage. A language makes people alive, either written, either oral, either non-written ones. it makes a pupil alive. Language never dies. Hence, the Ministry of Education felicitates with the Brazilian Descendants Association for the resuscitation of Portuguese language program from the grassroots. Thank you for catching them young. I can see some of the pupils here, they're so happy. And you know, that's what is important, the interest. When there is interest there, you break barriers. Today's children are tomorrow's future. In conclusion, I would like to appreciate organizers of this history-making initiative. And I would like also to encourage the pioneer students to seize this unique opportunity as our Dr. Ayodeji has said earlier. This opportunity of learning the Portuguese language to become an international person. Like I've said, Mr. D'Souza, our secondary schools are available for you. If you want them to learn Portuguese, only give us the teachers. Thank you very much. God bless you. Long live Lagos State. Long live Nigeria. Long live Brazil. Long live the Portuguese language.
Today is all about recapturing the past. My grandfather, his father before him, and his father before that all spoke Portuguese. Portuguese wasn't a second language for them. So they had Yoruba, Portuguese, some of them could speak Egu, and so on and so forth. Language is a means by which people communicate. And so therefore, the more languages we are exposed to, the more we can communicate.
Boa tarde. Eu gostaria de agradecer em nome do Consulado Geral do Brasil.
Good afternoon, everyone. We would like to appreciate all of you and thank you for coming in the name of the Consul General of Brazil.
Por as pessoas aqui aprenderem português. Eu sei que é uma língua difícil, mas vai ser para todo mundo.
Of the fact that you're all here to learn Portuguese language, although it may appear as if it's a very difficult language, but definitely it's going to be very interesting to each one and every one of you here.
E para terminar, espero que todos vocês, as crianças, dia possam ir ao Brasil visitar a nossa cidade maravilhosa.
And finally, we're wishing every one of you here that after you must have learned the language, you have opportunity to visit Brazil, a very wonderful country, that you're all welcome to that marvelous country.
Muito obrigado por tudo.
Thank you for everything.
Àwa ṣe launching ní Portuguese language program, ẹ̀kọ́ èdè Portuguese fún àwọn community Popo Aguda. Nigeria àzẹ́ ló máa jẹ àǹfààní ẹ̀ torí program yìí ó wà open to everybody. Àtọmọdé àtàgbà ló lè wá tó lè wá kọ́ èdè Portuguese. And àwọn opportunities tó lè rí nídìí Portuguese ó wà open to anybody. So in fact, I encourage àwọn aráàta kó wá darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn students school yìí àti àwọn tó ń gbé ní agbègbè yìí láti jẹ àǹfààní Portuguese language program tí a gbé kalẹ̀ ní Popo Aguda.
Good morning, everyone. The First Lady of Lagos State, Her Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Gordiana Sanwo-Olu, would have loved to be here. Being a Brazilian descendant herself, her surname is Carrera. But due to the exigencies and earlier scheduled activities, she was unable to make it. So she has asked me to represent her and to read the speech that she would like delivered at this event. Incidentally, I happen to be a Brazilian descendant myself. Wow. Welcome back home. My surname being Chozais. Wow. I also have in the audience the Callisto and the Salvador. And we have the Dalmidas, the Rodriguez, and all as our cousins. I grew up on the island on Tokumbo Street. That's good. And it was popularly called Popo Aguda. So we have Campos, we have Bangoshi, we have Andrew, we have Salvador, which is where I think the Brazilian quarters is today. We have Ibosheri, we have Omidudu, to mention but a few. So I went to St. Mary's Private School, so I am one of them.
That's one of our students.
So I read the First Lady's speech to you all. I am delighted to participate in this landmark and historical event, marking the formal launch of the Brazilian Descendants Association Lagos Portuguese Language Program, supported by the Brazilian government to promote interlanguage skills and knowledge in our dear state Lagos. Without any iota of doubt, this program, which is the first of its kind at the grassroots level in Lagos State by the Brazilian government, to promote the Portuguese language in Brazilian quarters of Lagos Island, is laudable, remarkable, and a giant leap forward in advancing the rich cultural and historical ties between Lagos and Brazil. It is a statement of fact that Lagos and Brazil have a lot in common, historically. The Brazilians in Nigeria, who are referred to as the Agudas, settled in Lagos and created the Brazilian quarters. The history of Lagos cannot be effectively told without a copious reference to the roles played by the European traders and travelers who were one of the earliest settlers in the Kingdom of Lagos. History has it that as a result of the geographical location of Lagos on the lagoon, Portuguese merchants gave the island its name, Lagos, while Lagos Island to the indigenous population is called Eko. This clearly establishes the fact that we have a lot in common, and there must be a deliberate effort to reignite and reinforce the consciousness of history, especially to the younger generation, in order to appreciate where we are coming from, where we are, and where we must be going forward. Therefore, on behalf of the good people of Lagos State, especially the Brazilian Descendants Association, let me warmly appreciate the Brazilian government through the Brazilian Consulate in Lagos for the awesome initiative designed to support and promote the teaching of the Portuguese language in our dear state. It is particularly commendable that the Brazilian Consulate is working to promote the appreciation of culture through the use of the Portuguese language among the interested family members of the Brazilian Descendants Association, as well as other interested people living within the Brazilian quarters on a long-term basis. This will go a long way in helping the family members to appreciate their rich cultural heritage and build on its legacy for effective communication. It is also instructive that the program has been designed to give opportunities to qualified members to further their education in Brazilian higher institutions. For us in Lagos State, we are proud and happy to identify with the various giant strides of the Brazilian Descendants Association, aimed at ensuring that the historical bonds between Lagos and Brazil are not completely relegated. During the Easter celebration this year, it was on record that the association held the Easter music concert, which served as a platform to bring together all the families of the Association of Brazilian Descent to commemorate Easter in a special way by showcasing the diverse, rich cultural heritage through music, costumes, and dance, among others, while the Afro-Brazilian Cultural Center was equally launched last year. Incidentally, I was present at that carreta at the music festival. The First Lady was present as well. We must therefore continue to work towards promoting our historical heritage and ensure that the younger generation is not denied the opportunity to understand our past, thereby providing the pedestal to adequately plan for the future. I have been asked to declare open the Portuguese language program in the Brazilian quarter, and I do so on behalf of the First Lady, Her Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Ibijoke Claudiana Sonwolu. I hereby declare the program open. So, ciao ciao, ciao see you, adeus, muito obrigada, Muito obrigado.
Program tá à ń ṣe ní ọjọ́ ìní Portuguese language learning program ni àwa launch nínú Brazilian quarters Pópó Àgùdà, and kò kàn ṣe pé ordinary program ni Brazilian government ló approve ẹ̀ fún wa láti máa ṣe nínú ìlú wa, nítorí pé ìdí tí wọ́n fi gbé wá ni pé àwọn baba ńlá baba wa ni wọ́n lọ láti Nigeria tó kó lọ sí Brazil nígbà tí slave trade tó ń lọ. Àwọn baba ńlá baba wa náà ló gbé àṣà Brazil wá sí Nigeria padà. Èkó dẹ̀ ni wọ́n settle down sí ní eastern part Lagos Island tá à ń pè ní Brazilian quarters Pópó Àgùdà lẹ́ni. So ìdí pàtàkì tí Brazilian government fi sọ yìí pé ibi tí àwọn returnees tí wọ́n settle sí àwọn Brazilian descendants pé ibẹ̀ yẹn pé program yìí ó láti máa lọ níbẹ̀. Inú mi dùn púpọ̀ ní program táwa ṣe lénìí. Program yẹn já mọ́ pé wọ́n gbé èdè àwọn baba ńlá wa, which is the Portuguese language, wọ́n gbé wá sínú community padà. Tẹ́ bá wo àyíká òde òsèní, oríṣiríṣi àwọn èdè làwọn èèyàn ló ń kọ́ ní yunifásitì. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan dẹ̀ ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ káàkiri. Then ẹlòmíì máa wà tó máa láǹfààní àti travel lọ sí àwọn ìlú míì kó má bàa máa fi èdè yàn jẹ, nínú mi ṣe ń dùn. And àwọn consular Brazil embassy náà gbé program yìí wá, mo kí wọn.
gbogbo àwọn baba ńlá wa ń jọ wọn kóra wọn pọ̀ wọ́n dá ẹgbẹ́ kan sílẹ̀ wọ́n ń pe ẹgbẹ́ yẹn bó ṣe dé wọ́n pe ẹgbẹ́ yẹn ní Brazilian Descendants Association ó jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹgbẹ́ pé àwọn tí àwọn lọ sírìn àjò oko ẹrú táwọn padà wálé nítòótọ́ púpọ̀ nínú wọn Èkó kan ló ti lọ àmọ́ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni gbogbo wọn ti lọ ìmí Iléṣà ìmí Ọ̀yọ́ Abẹ́òkúta bó ṣe lọ nìyẹn nígbà tí gbogbo wọn dé wọn ṣètò sí bíbá ẹ̀ tí wọ́n à ń pè ní Brazilian quarters ń pópó àgùdà lédè Yorùbá àgùdà ló ń pe àwọn tí wọ́n dé níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn so gbogbo ìgbà tí gbogbo nǹkan yẹn dẹ̀ ti ń lọ gbogbo ayé ọdún gbọgbọrọ tí wọ́n fi gbé àdúgbò tí wọ́n kọ́lé tí wọ́n ní àṣà titi wọn oúnjẹ titi wọn tí wọ́n mú bọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan yẹn pẹ́ tán fi kọ́ àwọn bàbá tó bí àwa náà because great grandchildren làwa jẹ́ fáwọn ìran tó kọ́kọ́ dé yẹn so àwa realize pé púpọ̀ nú àwọn ìran wa tó sì kù lọ́hùn tán tí wálé wọn ń kanra pé àwọn tí wọ́n fi àwọn lẹ̀ sọ́hùn táwọn ti wálé síbí wọn ò bójú wẹ̀yìn wà wọn so wá ń jẹ́ kí a dá ẹgbẹ́ yẹn ká tó tún ẹgbẹ́ yẹn jí síta padà bàtà wa tó tún ẹgbẹ́ yẹn jí sókè gbogbo wa wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kóra wa pọ̀ padà láti lè máa ní àjọsọ ọ̀rọ̀ àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn tí wọ́n sì wà ní Brazil ní Bahia tí àwọn baba ńlá wa fi sílẹ̀ ní Brazil ìjọ náà lọ́hùn gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn ó dán mọ́rán débi pé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ nú àwọn ọmọ wa wọ́n ti ń fún wọn ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ kan tó ń pè ní scholarship ní Bahia University ní Brazil láti lọ kàwé gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé àdẹ̀rí pé most times wọ́n bá ti fún wọn ní scholarship yẹn exam ìdánwò tó máa ń gbé fún wọn ìdánwò yẹn ní ṣe pẹ̀lú èdè Brazil ní Portuguese nígbà náà púpọ̀ nú àwọn tí a máa ń jẹ́ kí wọ́n lọ a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa fún wọn lówó mọ́tò lọ sí Ifẹ̀ University of Ifẹ̀ láti lọ kọ́ èdè yẹn ni gbogbo wa wá parapọ̀ la sọ fún ambassador tó wá láti Brazil tó wà ń bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ pé gbogbo aláàgbáyé ó ti ń ṣe wá níbí bí ìṣòro a dẹ̀ fẹ́ kó jẹ́ kán máa gbèrú èdè yẹn kíkọ́ èdè yẹn wá sáàrin wa ní Brazilian quarters ìyẹn ló wá fa ìrìn àjò tí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ iléèwé yẹn tó fi wá fún wa ní tíṣà tó máa kọ́ wọn ní èdè yẹn ní àwùjọ wa ń bí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn ìran Brazilian descendants.
I want to appreciate everyone. My fathers, my mothers, my children. I have more than 2,000 children. So if you have anything, please channel it to them towards their education. Please. Children, how are you today? Do you learn one or two things today?
Yes.
Are you sure you're going to come for the class?
Yes.
Are you ready for the class?
Yes.
We're not speaking Yoruba. We are speaking now what?
Portuguese.
I want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart. The BDA Lagos. BDA Lagos stands for a lot in this community. And through that, we are changing the narrative of a lot that concerns our community in the federal government, to the state and to the local governments. A lot of changes have to be made now, and it started with us and you all. So please, when you hear BDA Lagos, Brazilian Descendant Association of Lagos, please give us the honor. Appreciate us. When you look at this, the whole surrounding, when you go back in history, it comes from our community. We build this community, and we need to stand up and reclaim this community. Coming from the educational sector, through all the other sectors in the community, we want to say thank you, and we appreciate you all. Here's my secretary. Secretary, Eba Mikini, Àárọ̀, ọ̀sán, òru, alẹ́, abúmi, màábu, àjà. Lẹ́yìn àwàmbí, mi ò jẹ́ ó gbádùn, kò yẹ kí mi náà gbádùn. Òun ni ìṣòro láì ní ríbà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ kò bá mi kí. His name is Yemilekun Django. Da Costa. He's the heart, he's the jugular of our community because if he can't do anything, if he doesn't go to him, so he is, because he has a passion of the community, you all have to be like him. His community is key to him. He's making sure that everything in the community remains in the community. While you're growing up to, make sure that your community, you take care of it. Look at after each other. Support your brothers and your sisters. Don't talk bad to them. Don't put them down. If you see them down, try and lift them up. Are you hearing me, guys? Because you are the future. But the future starts now with what we are doing. If we are doing bad, you guys will copy it, right? So we are doing the good things for you to emulate and also for you to take with you wherever you are. So say thank you to Choir Secretary.
Thank you, sir. We too, obrigado.
What?
We too, obrigado.
Thank you so much.
So ètò tí a ṣe ń bí lẹ́nìí ó jẹ́ ètò tuntun. Ó ti wà tẹ́lẹ̀ rí o, but nísìnyí a tún wá gbé lárugẹ débi pé Brazilian Embassy ó ti lọ́wọ́ sí. A tún fi tọ́ àwọn Ministry of Education létí àti Lagos Island Local Government Education Unit. So ètò tá a gbé sílẹ̀, èdè yìí ní èdè tí àwọn bàbá wa gbà tó lọ sọ́hùn ní ọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́ tí wọ́n gbọ́. Òun ni wọ́n gbà tó dọ̀hùn lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ. Gbà tó tún wá padà débí, wọn ò wá gbọ́ èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì tó wà ń gbà yẹn. Yorùbá wọn sì wà. Èdè Portuguese ni wọ́n á sọ. A ní nísìn àwọn ọmọ wọn tí a sì wà kí àwa náà kọ́, kí àwọn ọmọ wa náà kọ́. Àǹfààní tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni pé tó bá kọ́, tó kàwé wọn, àwọn ọmọdé wọn yẹn tó dé school start, tó ti gbọ́ èdè, wọ́n á ṣe ìdánwò ẹ̀. Á fún wọn láǹfààní láti lọ kàwé ní Brazil. Ìwé tó dẹ̀ máa kà ní Brazil yẹn, Brazilian government ló máa sanwó wọn tó máa fi kọ́ èdè yẹn, tó máa fi lọ sí school kọ́ iṣẹ́ tó bá wù wọ́n lọ. Tó bá dẹ̀ tún fẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ tún lọ síwájú sí, àǹfààní wà fún wọn. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ní ọ̀fẹ́ ni. Ní táwọn òbí wọn kàn máa ṣe ní owó ọkọ̀ àti owó ilé náà. So àǹfààní tó tún wá pọ̀ jù ń bẹ̀ ni pé tó bá gbọ́ èdè tán, wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́ ní any foreign office. Wọ́n lè ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Nigerian government ní external affairs as a translator or kó ṣiṣẹ́ ní foreign office tó jẹ́ pé Portuguese speaking country. So tí a bá gbé àǹfààní sílẹ̀ ní pópó Àgùdà wa, táwọn àwọn ọmọ wa jàǹfààní ẹ̀, àwọn ará àta jàǹfààní ẹ̀, àwọn náà wọ́n á tún pín yíká, àwọn ẹlòmíràn tún kọ́ lọ́ wọn. So gbogbo nǹkan táwa ẹgbẹ́ wa Brazilian Descendants Association tí a ní lọ́kàn láti máa ṣe fún community wa. So a dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí kíní kó lọ́lẹ̀, a fẹ́ kó máa gbòòrò sí ni la ṣe délé sílẹ̀ lénìí. So a dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé ó ṣeé ṣe, á tún jù báyìí lọ.
I'm the General Secretary of the Brazilian Descendants Association. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you for coming and for representing. Thank you very much. Obrigado.
This is our embassy representative. And also, you have to thank him for us. He pushes us to go over the limits, to get up from our comfort zone, to do something that belongs to us here. Mr. Adenuwan, nobody, are you doing something? Oh, yes, do it. We do help the plan. Do it. This education program that we're doing today is the backbone that really encourages us. And for me, taking charge of the education right now is because of him. I do my NGO in different parts of Lagos, all over. And I didn't come home to do something. He brought me back home like, here is your community. Do something here. Bring your NGO here. Everything I'm doing for the last 2 years has been in this community now, and it's because of him. So please appreciate him for me also. So we are going to present, because this is the embassy. I am the community, and I want him to do this. initiate them so they know that what we have is. So, the first one we are going to do, let me start with Iyaloja. The Iyaloja General, representing the Iyaloja of Kogole, give her one. So, and she's going to Brazil in 2 months.
This is the Republic of Brazil.
I resist it on behalf of Chief Mrs. Fola Shade Tinubu, Ojo, the Iyaloja General of Lagos State.
Is representing the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Education. Minister of Education, sorry.
The Republic of Brazil.
Mrs. Astro.
Mrs. Astro.
Thank you.
Thank you. Muito obrigada.
Hey! Instructor, you are doing great. Yes. You are fantabulous. Mr. Aguinaldo, the attention is needed.
Reacação para apresentar a bandeira.
Reacação para apresentar a bandeira. A bandeira. É for me no should be my word. My flow by. We are going to present. You see, my mama, Honorable Commissioner. Anytime I send letter to her office, she might not respond, but boom, I will just see somebody. She will just send somebody to me all the time. I want to appreciate her, and I want her to know that yes, for whatever she's doing at the ministry in the area of education, she's been doing it before she became commissioner. I truly appreciate her, and the community also appreciated her. Thank you. A flag for her too. Thank you. Mrs. Oduse, representing the Commissioner of Education, Lagos State. Another lady that, from the moment I know her, she never even questioned me, what I'm doing. Hey, Salvador, okay, I'll be there. Or she will just take the message and take it in. And the next thing, I'll just see her. Boom. My ambassador. Yeah. You worldwide. She's everything. She's passionate with her religion. Our religion. She stands out and represents that religion anyway. So, on that note, I'm giving her this. Because she's going to Brazil. She don't know. But she's going to Brazil next month. Thank you. Mrs. Lara Fashola. Thank you. You see, that color looks good on you. You're going to Brazil.
Yeah.
You know?
She looks like Brazilian.
Sometimes Egunla don't carry ballet, so the Egunla will carry ballet. My honorable, she won't be by First lady, yeah. I'm going to, where is Babamida, Abari? Oh, okay, one Shishelo, okay, like one, I don't call me Shani Rai, maybe not Shani. Mr. Fashado representing Baba Wanibi, ESCWA, Abari. Because he gave us this place. Anything we want to do, we use this school, and it's always available for us. Thank you. I want to one video. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, he said it.
It is a very emotional day for me because my father attended this primary school. Holy Cross Catholic school. This was where my father came. So
her father attended this
school. Looking around, thinking, oh, did my dad run into that corner when he was here? Was that his classroom?
In fact,
Razak Ademola Fashola. Fashola.
I attended the school.
His mom was a Catholic when she was alive.
Welcome
brought
home.
to this school. Thank you.
This is your school. This is your project. Don't leave us. Join us. Thank you.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èdè Portuguese ó jẹ́ èdè tí ó ṣe pàtàkì ní àárín àwa Yorùbá pàápàá jùlọ ní àárín àwọn tó ń gbé ní agbègbè Lagos Highland nítorí àwọn bàbá wa tó padà láti Brazil tó wá fìdí tẹ́lẹ̀ sí agbègbè yìí èdè tó ń sọ nìyẹn nígbà tó dé àti èdè yìí ó wà fún ìrántí iṣẹ́ takuntakun tí àwọn bàbá wa yìí ṣe àti gbogbo àwọn àǹfààní tó ṣe fún wa so bá ṣe ń kọ́ èdè yìí a fi ń rántí wọn a dẹ̀ fi ń gbé iṣẹ́ wọn lárugẹ so ó wà very important fún wa àti ọmọdé àti àgbà láti kọ́ èdè Portuguese.
You are going to be one too. Dr. Ibijoke Claudiana Sanwo-Olu. She is also a Brazilian descendant. Karena family. And with her, she is passionate about us. This is our community, and she's taking us to places.
I am special. I am special. Look at me. You will see someone very special. Someone very special because it's you. Because it's you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We appreciate you. First week in July. The application is going to be out by Monday. Every one of you, I'm not going to say if you're interested, everyone must show up for the class. Everyone. Old and young, we have reservation for you. Don't worry. Saturday from 10 to 12, and maybe we'll extend later depending on how you guys take the turn up for the class. And Sunday is going to be the day that you will be speaking the language. Sunday is now Portuguese language class here, Portuguese language day. So when you do your training on Saturday, on Sunday, you are going to speak the language because I need to produce at least 20 by December for the 4-year scholarship, free tuition given to us by the Brazilian consulates. So by December, make me proud. I will make you proud forever. Okay? Thank you all.
My chief contribution is in the area of the history of the Brazilians. I've traced quite a lot of them that initially came back from Brazil. And I've traced them into Brazil and what they then did when they came back into Lagos Island. So I guess I'm writing a book. Hopefully it will be out with as many people's names, as many families covered as possible. My hope that everybody will identify with someone that is written about. So far I have about 80 of them, well documented, and I'm climbing up the ladder.
Àǹfààní tó wà nínú èdè yìí fún méjì ló pín sí níbí báyìí. Ẹyọ kan ni alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ni pé a fẹ́ kí èdè yẹn kó padà sí agbègbè wa ń bí. A fẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ wá pé àwọn ọmọ Brazilian descendants o èdè tó ń sọ rèé èdè yìí kí ọmọ kékeré ilé wa àti àgbà ilé wa kán bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa sọ èdè yìí. Inú mi tún wá dùn nígbà tí ìjọba Brazil tún wá sọ fún wa yìí pé àníṣe èdè ìtẹ́lẹ̀ bèrè yẹn ó ṣe kókó a fún yín àmọ́ a tún máa fún yín ní plus sí nínú àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n bá ṣe àṣeyọrí nínú classes náà nísìn a máa ṣe first set 6 months àwọn tó bá ṣe àṣeyọrí níbẹ̀ tán pass wọ́n á ṣe exam tí wọ́n bá pass exam yẹn wọ́n ní àǹfààní láti lọ sí Brazil fún ọdún 4 láti lọ kọ́ nǹkan kí nǹkan tí ó bá wù wọ́n àmọ́ kò wá ń ṣe pé àdúgbò wa nìkan ọmọ Pópó Àgùdà nìkan ọmọ Láfíàjì wà ń bẹ̀ ọmọ Ìpẹ́tòdè wà ń bẹ̀ ọmọ Ìsàlẹ̀kó wà ń bẹ̀ tó bá gbé Òṣòdì ó lè wá tó bá ti láǹfààní láti wá máa bọ̀ wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa so gbogbo wa ni the moment tí wọ́n bá ṣe parí exam yẹn tán ṣe exam yẹn tán parí ẹ̀ tán dẹ̀ pass àforúkọ wọn sínú àwọn tán máa lọ àti ṣetán láti make sure pé èdè yìí ó kárí àǹfààní tó tún wá wà níbẹ̀ fún ọdún 4 ó kárí ilé.